Hi guys, it's Sharika, aka Cher. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, I know it has been a while, but your girl has been out in these streets. I have been outside and I've just been enjoying life. And my budget shows, my savings shows that too. So in an effort to get back on track and get my savings back up, I decided to start recording videos again, and just to hold myself accountable for my budget and the crazy spending that I've been doing. So the first video that's going to be coming back to you guys is going to be my May budget, and then there's the status of what my YNAB is looking like right now. If you look at my last video, I think in YNAB I was around 50 something days. I'm down to 24 days between moving back into my house and just enjoying life now that I've been going outside, I've been traveling. My savings has significantly dwindled. I don't have a lot of cash reserves, and so the next couple of months I definitely need to work on that and get back on track. But let's get started with just the May budget. This is a perfect budget to get started with because it is a 3 paycheck month for me, and so let's just see what I have planned for the month. So each check, I like to do a monthly budget, but I like to break by each paycheck. It's just something that I learned years ago when I started budgeting, and I just always kept that habit. And I like to plan out my budget. Even though I use YNAB, I like to plan it out just to see what's going to happen with each check. I'm a planner. I'm type A. So I like to plan everything out. Just so I can have a plan. So for each paycheck, I plan to get $27.50. Well, honestly, I know I'm going to get more than that, about 28 something. I just want to put 27.50. The balance of that is going to be just for anything that I forgot to budget, or any last minute things. And so I just like to put a lesser number in the budget. That's just something new that I have been doing lately. So 27.50, 2,750 each check, which is going to be a total of 82.50 for the month. So let's just go down to my line items. For charitable giving, $2.75 each check. That is to my local church. My tithes, and that's going to be $8.24 for the month. One Child Matters, that is my sponsored child, $39. These bills in green, when we look at my YNAB, you'll see I'm a month ahead on these items. And so for my cell phone, I just got a new cell phone, and last month for some reason it was $90. I have to check that again. Me and my family are all on a family plan, so it's a lot cheaper. But since I decided to get a new phone, it's a little bit pricey this month, and I believe that's what it's going to be next month. So $90 a month. Car and condo insurance. This is for 2 cars. Actually, my house is no longer in this, so this is insurance for 2 cars. 207. And it's actually 205.25. But I like to round up. I like nice, pretty, even numbers. So for my HOA is $300 a month. My mortgage is $12.70, or I budget $12.70. It's a little bit less. For BG&E, which is my gas and electric, I budget $225. I'm not on anything like budget billing. Back in the day when I lived in here, I was on budget billing, so it was pretty much the same every month. I decided not to do that. I just want to see what it's going to be like. So I budget the high end, $225, and then 9 times out of 10, it's going to come out less, and I just throw that money somewhere else. So $225 a month for my BG&E. Internet, I just have internet. I don't have cable. So that is $84, and I budget $84. I am on a promotion, so right now I think I get $10 off a month, and I think that promotion ends in the next couple of months. So I just budgeted out just to get ready for it, and when the money is left over, I kind of just put it elsewhere. But I just want to kind of keep it in my head because I don't like promotions will be on for a year, and then you forget when that year is, and then all of a sudden you got to pay that. So just might as well budget in advance, and when it happens, and I'm ready. Adobe, I use Adobe Acrobat. I use Adobe for a lot of forms that I have to create for my businesses, and sometimes for work and stuff. So that's $15.89. Fubo, was using Fubo TV to watch football during football season, and I really don't use it outside of football season, so I put a pause on it, and so that's why I put return September of 2022. HP ink. Last month I paid $20. I had to print a lot of stuff. I'm trying to develop a planner routine, so I was printing a lot of inserts from Etsy, and it was $20. I'm not sure how effective this HP ink subscription is, but I'm testing it out for right now, and that's just going to stay in the budget for right now. Life insurance is $63. YouTube Music, YouTube Premium, $12.71. I put $50 into my Roth IRA every month. I have a Peloton, and I believe they just sent an email that the price was going up. So I don't even remember. I just remember it going up. I don't remember how much it was. So it used to be 41 something. I changed it to 46, and we're just going to go with the flow with that. And then I pay for Hulu, which is $7.50. Next is my daughter's student loan. I help her pay her student loans while she is in school. I do $50 each paycheck. That's just what I've, committed to contributing for her student loan. So $50, that's $150 since I get 3 checks this month. For enjoying life right now, this is kind of like going out with the girls, eating out, activities that I may go to, entrance fees or whatever. I do $100 every paycheck for enjoying life. Then gasoline, $225 to $75 each check. I work from home full time now, so 9 times out of 10 I don't use this, but I also use the 75 parking parks. This weekend I went to an event and had to park. And parking, I live in the DMV area, so you go to Baltimore, you go to DC, parking is an arm and a leg. So I like to just budget above and beyond what I really need. And then, since the weather is getting nicer, I may just go out a little bit more on the weekend. So I'll need that gas. And let's see, groceries, $6.75 for the month, $2.25 each check. At one point, I was getting HelloFresh, which I really did like, but now I am on a weight loss journey and I need to be cooking in the house. And so this $2.25 is going to be groceries for 2-week period just for me. It's me by myself. It seems pretty high, but I don't like to cook, and this is new to me, so I'm trying to stick to this budget. And as you see when I do my recap, this is something I need to stick to because this is where the downfall of my budget is. I have been spending so much money on eating out. It's crazy. So I need to fix this one. Let's see what's next. Hair care, $350. Now it's because the third paycheck I decided to kind of go in advance for my next month's hair appointment. I budget $175. It is actually less than that, pretty much all my less than that. I just like to budget above and beyond. I pay her by the hour, and usually it takes less than this, but I just pay it. I just budget it just in case. Like everything else, after I pay it, the extra I'll just throw to savings or something. Beauty, $300, $100 every 2 weeks. This is just something I like to budget. I get my nails done pretty much every 3 weeks if I can go that far. And I'll get a pedicure once a month. I like to get the gel pedicures. So this kind of just adds up, and then if I use it, I use it. If I don't, I don't. I probably won't use all of this. I have a gift card from my birthday that was given to me by my best friend, and I'm going to use that to get a pedicure at another salon. So I probably won't use all of this, and maybe, save it for the summer months, kind of just let it roll over. Next is laundry, $150. I budget $50 each check. I usually drop off my laundry every Monday, and pick it up. I use a drop-off service. It's very convenient. I hate doing laundry. It is one of my biggest pet peeves. And it just works for me. So $50 each check. Then a buffer. I like to do a buffer of $25 each check just in case. That just sits there. Let's see, clothing and accessories, $25 each check. I budget for this all the time and I always end up pushing it over to something else. It always ends up being a buffer. But since I am on a weight loss journey, I really need to use this as a sink and save up for clothing because I plan on buying smaller clothes in the near future. So that is the goal with clothing and accessories, being more consistent with this category. Gifts, $50 each check. I have 2 friends' birthdays this month, so I will be sending some gifts. Mother's Day is this month, and I have a girls' night planned, and I plan on buying gifts for the girls' night. So hopefully this will be enough. If not, we'll work with it. Let's see. I'm going to Dallas this summer. Actually, I'm going to Dallas next month. And so this $700 is for the rental car. I pretty much have money saved for like spending money already, and we'll see that when I go over to my YNAB budget in a second. But this will be for the rent a car. I've paid for the Airbnb. And then actually some people are supposed to reimburse me for the Airbnb. So I just wanted to put $700, whatever, rent a car, spending, extracurricular activities. I have no idea, but I just want to have the money set aside for that. And this is what will be coming out of each check in order for me to make that 700 and be ready for next month. DR, Dominican Republic. I am also going to Dominican Republic this summer, and I want to start putting away for spending money. When I go to DR, I'm going to an all-inclusive place, so I've already paid off that trip. So I just need some spending money. I've been to DR before. I've been to all-inclusive trips. Like, I don't buy souvenirs. You really don't have to come out of pocket a lot. I don't plan on. My friend that's going with me hasn't been away a lot, so she may want to do one or two excursions. So that's why I'm budgeting the $400. I may put more that month that I'm actually going, but I feel like this is enough for right. Emergency fund. As I said in the beginning, my emergency fund has completely depleted a lot from the past when I was budgeting before. And so I really need to rev that up. Moving, just traveling, going here, there, and everywhere, getting ready, for the house or whatever, buying. Since I'm working from home full time, I tend to just want to get out more and spend more since I don't know, that's just me. But I need to break that habit. And so I need to really focus on rebuilding my emergency fund this year. And we'll talk a little bit more about that goal lately. Because I don't know if you noticed, I have no debt, sort of, kind of, but that'll be a whole nother video. Next is going to be home decor, $75, $25 each check. There are a couple of things I still want to buy for the house. And so that's going to be a sinking fund that I need to do. Instead of just going shopping and buying it on a whim like I've been doing, I actually need to use a sinking budget for a personal trainer. So if you heard me earlier, I'm on a new weight loss goal. And so I hired a trainer who I meet with every Wednesday. She looks over my food. I'm tracking my food, my exercises, because your girl needs to drop a good 60 pounds by the end of this year. I have body goals, I have health goals. And so that's a whole nother journey. Maybe I'll report it, maybe I won't, but $100 a month for right now. And I've kind of committed to that in my mind, I've committed to it until I get to a certain point. I'm not good at, I don't like cooking. So I love to go eat out. I love to go to a restaurant any day. So I need to do better with eating eating salads, eating healthy stuff and preparing myself instead of eating all that processed food. Because of course, like majority of the people did, I gained a good 20 pounds during the pandemic. So I need to get that off, plus what I was trying to lose before. Next is annual expenses, $300. And so this is just playing catch up. I've been spending a lot of my annual expenses money, and you'll see my annual expenses category on YNAB in a second. But this is just to get ahead and fund some items on that category. Then the Christmas fund, I'm behind on saving for Christmas. I don't like to wait till November to budget for it. So I try to budget up until that point so that I can have the money and just start buying things early. I'm one of those people, I'm not out in December shopping, pretty much not out in November shopping. I don't shop on Black Friday unless it's something I really, really want for myself or need. I like to buy my Christmas gifts throughout the year and just avoid the hustle and bustle. So with that, there's $39.90 left. That honestly will probably go to savings or to some other category. I tend to like to do a zero-based budget, but I don't really have anything specific that those things need to go to. So ultimately, it will go to the emergency fund. And then, like I said, I really budgeted less than what I'm really getting. But the ultimate goal, let's stack that emergency fund up. So with that said, let's go to my YNAB so you can see the status of my YNAB right now. All right, here it is May 2nd, and this is my YNAB, and I'll show you where I am right now. This is my favorite app to do budgeting, and I know there's many other budgeting apps, but this has definitely changed the game as far as my finances. I have been using it for pretty much 3+ years, I believe, and I like to see kind of where all my money is, all my sinking funds, all of that in here. This has also helped me manage my credit card to the point where I don't pay interest on anything. I pay off my credit card every month, and using this app has just been amazing for me. And so, like I said before, if you check my last video out, my age of money was around 50 something days, I believe. And I know I had a goal of getting around 90 days. Obviously, you see I am point. So my goal is definitely by the end of this year to probably get back up to, let's just say, the 50, because I have a couple other trips planned. But That's the goal. In that, let's just look at where my money is right now so you can kind of see how my budget's going to factor into this. So for giving, I've already, today's actually payday. I've already done my tithes and offerings and I gave my 2 cents already. And I have nothing left in there. Celebrations, I budgeted that 50 from that first paycheck so that for Mother's Day next week. Let's see, I have 607.34. I need to pay my credit card bill for the month. I literally just paid it, so this is honestly going to sit here, and maybe I'll just show a more detailed video about credit cards on here. This is going to sit here until I have to make another payment. The future, I've already budgeted my money for my Roth IRA. So that's sitting in there. If you remember in the green section on my Excel spreadsheet, those things are to be budgeted in the future. And so for all my fixed bills are funded. The mortgage was funded. I paid it this morning. The HOA, my Peloton. Well, this was funded last month, the 41.34. $46 is going to go for June, and I think that's when it actually starts. $5.29 for Insta Ink. Like I said, it was more this month, so I only have $5.29 budgeted for this month. I'm gonna have an extra in my paycheck. That'll be covered. Adobe is funded. State Farm is funded for my 2 cars. My One Child Matters is covered. Fubo TV right now, like I said, that's on pause until September. I have my money for my cell phone bill. I've only got 60. I need to get that to 90 at some point, so I'll probably take from another category when it's time. YouTube Premium, Internet, 84, Hulu, life insurance is funded, and I have my money for BG&E. So 9 times out of 10, my BG&E is going to be less. So that money will probably roll over. Last month it was like 120 something. So the balance will either go to the cell phone to get that up to 90, and probably go up to HP Inc. to cover whatever that's going to be, because I know I'm in some more. All right, so I've got $50 sitting here to pay my daughter's student loan, which I'll probably do after I record this video. Let's roll down to beauty. I've got $86.48 sitting in my beauty category because last night I decided to buy a fragrance from Macy's, a body mist, and like I knew I wasn't getting my nails and toes done, so that'll be enough for my nails when I get them done this week. $25 sitting in my buffer category. I've got $25 sitting in my clothing. I've got $74.18 left for enjoying my life because I decided to go to brunch on May 1st. And that should be enough. I'm going to dinner with the girls this weekend, so if not, I can pull some from food because I'm not going to be spending all this money on food. Gasoline, $58 left. I had to use some for parking at an event this past week. $25 sitting in home decor, laundry, $50 sitting there, and then to get my hair retightened, $175 sitting there already. Now, if we go to my travel savings bucket, I wanted $1,000 for Dallas. I've already got $832.27 sitting in that category. So, like I said, I need a rent-a-car and spending money at this point. And so those next 2 paychecks will be going in there. And hopefully I'll have enough for everything I want to do in Dallas. Also, I am going to DR in August. And so I need $200 to put towards here, and I've already budgeted that on my Excel spreadsheet. Here's my every single year category. This is those annual expenses that I'm going to be putting $300 to. I like to just kind of get ahead on some of these. So the Chase fee already came out. I have a Chase preferred card and I pay an annual fee for it. It is completely worth it to me because a lot of my flights and stuff I don't pay for. YNAB says $528, but I think because I had a referral for that, and so it may not be till June, but I have $100 put away for that. Completely worth it to me. Screencastify, that's how I record these videos. I need $24, but I am on track with this goal for now. Amazon Prime, I need $13.28, but I've got some money sitting there. I've also got some money sitting in my Canva. But as you see, I need I need more money this month, and that's where this $300 will go to, pretty much fulfilling all of these goals. Here's my wish list. I have been working out lately. Like I said, I'm on this weight loss goal, and I have 5, 8, 10 pound weights. And I want to get either 12 pound weights. And so I'm estimating that's about $80. And so I need $16 to get towards that. These I don't really worry about funding too much immediately. When I have it, next is a fire pit. So I just got my backyard done. I got it paved, and I will be getting furniture. Hopefully that will be delivered tomorrow. But I also want to get a fire, a specific fire I want. And I didn't really budget for it. So I need to save up $300 for that. And when I do get it, my a couple sinking funds. I do car maintenance. I don't have anything set aside for that right now. Like I said, I'm really not driving anywhere ever. So I'll start putting money in there. Car registration. This is every 2 years for my car registration. I should probably put one in here for my daughter's car registration. We'll see about that. But right now, I have a goal for that one, and I only need 563 this month to get that. The trainer I have already budgeted for and paid for. Home Paramount, actually, which will be coming out this week. It's because I have these horrible spider crickets in my basement, and ever since I've been getting Home Paramount, I don't see any basement. So, well worth the $95 a quarter. And then Christmas. I'm actually on track for Christmas. Very surprised. But anyway, I'm still going to get ahead. I want to have this Christmas money way before November. That's the goal. And then down here, savings account. Like I said, I am way behind on my savings. I really want to boost up my emergency fund. And so, I honestly haven't been putting anything in here all year, and that's why I'm making these videos to get back on track. So 625 needs to go into this month so that I can get on track with my saving goal for the year. The goal is to have $5,000 here in this account by December 31st. I also have an allotment directly from my paycheck that goes into my savings account as well. So that's going to help me get to my goal is to have $10,000 in my emergency fund by the end of the month. By the end of the year. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm going to be tracking my progress. So thank you guys for joining me. This is my May budget. This is the plan for May. This is what my status currently looks like. So please come back again as I continue to do this process of getting back on track. And I will definitely be making a follow-up video at the end of the month. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. All right, have a great day.